Hi everyone, welcome back to the Diabetic Voice. I'm Lorraine, and today we're talking about a question I hear all the time. Is it harder for people with diabetes to lose weight? If you've ever struggled with stubborn pounds despite eating healthier or moving more, you're not alone. And the truth is, yes, it can be harder for people with type 2 diabetes to lose weight. But here's the good news. Harder does not mean impossible. So grab a coffee, tea, or even your blood glucose monitor. And let's dive in. Why weight loss can be harder with diabetes? There are several reasons. Let's walk through them one by one. First, insulin resistance and fat storage. At the core of type 2 diabetes is insulin resistance. Insulin is your storage hormone. Its job is to take sugar from your bloodstream and move it into your cells for energy or storage. When you're insulin resistant, your body keeps pumping out more insulin to try to lower blood sugar. And high insulin levels make it easier for your body to store fat, especially around the belly, and much harder to burn fat. That's why sometimes you may feel like you're doing everything right, but the scale barely moves. Reason 2, diabetes medications. Some diabetes drugs, like insulin or sulfonylureas, can cause weight gain because they raise insulin levels. But on the flip side, newer meds like metformin, GLP-1 receptor agonists, and SGLT2 inhibitors often help with weight loss, or at least don't cause gain. Reason 3, blood sugar swings and cravings. Low blood sugar can trigger intense cravings for fast-acting carbs, bread, crackers, sweets. Reason 4, hormones and metabolism. Leptin doesn't work properly when you're insulin resistant, and ghrelin can stay higher, making you hungrier. Reason 5, stress and sleep. Stress raises cortisol, which pushes blood sugar and insulin up and signals your body to store fat. So yes, the deck can feel stacked against you. Insulin, meds, cravings, hormones, stress, and poor sleep all add up. But here's the flip side, and it's important. Now before you get discouraged, let me flip the script. Because here's the truth. Even though it's harder, people with type 2 diabetes can and do lose weight. You don't need perfection or massive weight loss to see results. Losing just 5 to 10% of your body weight can lower blood sugar, improve insulin sensitivity, reduce medication needs, and even put type 2 diabetes into remission for some people. So what actually works? I'll give 5 practical strategies that help people with diabetes lose weight and stabilize blood sugar. Strategy 1. Lower your carb load. You don't have to go keto unless you want to, but lowering carbs is one of the most powerful tools. Fewer carbs equals lower insulin spikes and easier fat burning. Swap white bread, rice, and sugary snacks for low-carb veggies, protein, and healthy fats. Strategy 2. Prioritize protein and strength training. Protein keeps you full and helps stabilize blood sugar. Aim for a source of protein at every meal. Eggs, chicken, fish, beans, Greek yogurt. And don't skip resistance training. Lifting weights or doing bodyweight exercises builds muscle, which raises your metabolism and improves insulin sensitivity. Strategy 3. Focus on blood sugar stability, not just calories. Track which foods spike you the most, and try walking after meals to blunt sugar spikes. Focus on steady energy, not starvation. Strategy 4. Sleep and stress management. Get 7-8 hours of good sleep. Use tools like deep breathing, journaling, light walks, meditation, whatever helps you de-stress. Strategy 5. Work with your doctor on medications. If your medication is causing weight gain, talk with your doctor. Sometimes switching meds can make a huge difference. Don't be afraid to ask, is there an option that helps with weight loss? Practical tips. Plan meals with protein and veg, keep healthy snacks handy, and walk after meals. Add 2 to 3 sessions of resistance exercise per week. Even short sessions help. Prioritize consistent sleep and stress breaks during the day. You don't need dramatic change overnight. Small, consistent wins add up. Even a 5% weight loss can lower blood sugar and reduce med needs. Many people with type 2 diabetes have used these strategies to see real results. A quick note. If you use a CGM, it can be an excellent learning tool to see which foods spike you. Tracking helps you personalize your plan. What works for one person may not work the same for another. And remember, this is not about blame or willpower. It's biology, and you can work with it. So to recap, yes, it can be harder, but with targeted strategies, you can make meaningful progress. Next, I'll walk through the key takeaways and how to put them into practice. Lower carbs, prioritize protein and strength training, stabilize blood sugar, improve sleep and stress, review meds with your doctor. Those 5 steps are practical, evidence-based, and doable for most people. If you want, I'll link resources and simple meal ideas in the description below to help you get started. So, is it harder for people with diabetes to lose weight? Yes, but challenging doesn't mean impossible. With lower carbs, protein and strength training, stable blood sugar, better sleep, and medication review, you can see real improvements. If this gave you clarity, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who's struggling with their weight and diabetes. And if you're new here, subscribe to the Diabetic Voice for real, practical tips on managing type 2 diabetes. Remember, the scale doesn't define you, but every healthy choice you make today builds a stronger, healthier future. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.